That looks cool, but it's completely wrong. This fire will not last. So a lot of people who want to light a fire will use white gas or gasoline or kerosene or a flammable liquid to pour it all over a bunch of logs and then try and light it on fire. Almost never works. The reason is the gas goes onto the wood and it does ignite very spectacularly and in a dangerous manner. But it doesn't stick because they usually forget to add enough kindling and enough tinder. You really got to add a ton of material that the gasoline can soak into and light. That fire is dying, it'll be dead in a minute, and there's nothing I can do at this point. And if I add more gasoline to that, that's super dangerous because now it'll flash again. Remember, it's not the gasoline that burns, it's the vapors that burn. So if I pour a bunch of gasoline over wood, especially in the summer when it's hot, I can see where the gasoline is, but the explosive area is actually outside of that. It's a couple of feet away because those fumes are giving off, because that gasoline is giving off flammable vapors. So there's an invisible cloud of flammable vapors around the puddle of gasoline that you can see. So let's see how you can use a flammable liquid like gasoline or white gas or kerosene to do this properly. Even though I'm a firefighter, which pretty much means I'm a pyromaniac, I'm sad to say that the right way is to start much, much smaller. Start with a small container that you can use, hollow out a little bowl in a wooden log, something that'll hold the fuel. Here I've got a tin can that I found. I'm gonna add a little bit of the liquid, in this case white gas, to it. The exact same if it was gasoline. Doesn't need to be full. So now, as I said, there will be a cloud of flammable vapors around here. If I bring a match in, it could light here, it could light here. It doesn't need to touch the liquid. The hotter the day, the further away it will light because it'll be producing more flammable vapors. Remember, it's not the liquid that burns, it's the vapors that burn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a match. I'm going to be very careful. I'm not going to have my face over top of it. There, did you see? It lit when it was there because the flammable vapors were spilling over the side. Now it's a small, controlled fire. And what I can do is I can add the kindling to this. I can add the little sticks. These will catch on. These will be the durable fire. So this way we turn a flash fire, the flammable liquid fire, into a much more durable fire. We're just going to add enough kindling here and make this the center of our future fire. And we're going to keep on adding wood to it, just as you would with a regular fire. If you had a bunch of newspapers, if you had a candle, if you had some birch bark. By using a little bit of fuel contained into a small area, you're making things much more controlled, much safer, and much healthier because none of this stuff is good to breathe. Just please make me happy. When you're done with all this, clean up your can. Don't leave it there. If you leave it there and I find you, I'll activate the other part of my personality, which is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'll snap your arm and then choke you unconscious in that order. Don't leave a bunch of shit behind in the wilderness.